a tree ring. You can also use this on a flower bed. And you want to make sure you got glasses, your earplugs or something to protect your hearing and your eyes. And I've got a Husqvarna trimmer here. Nothing, not, you can do it with just about any trimmer. Some do perform better upside down than others. You'll notice when I do it, I like the line to be fairly long. I mean, you can do it with shorter line, but I like it about this long. I also take the guard off. You don't have to take the guard off. It probably voids your warranty. I just prefer to not have a guard because I can see better. But once you crank the trimmer up, I'm going to show you the technique I use. I see a lot of people hold it up like this and use their finger to do it. There's nothing wrong with that. My strategy, I think, is a little faster because I'm just holding it, what I would consider normal standard way of trimming, and then I flip it upside down, just one quick motion, and then I'm using my thumb at that point to press the trigger. So if I'm trimming here, I flip it upside down. It's just real quick, back and forth, back and forth. And so you want to get your line perpendicular to the ground best you can. And what I do, I'm going to demonstrate this, but I like to make an edge along the tree ring or flower bed or whatever it is, and then I like to go around it a second time, because what happens in this situation, you got pine straw, sometimes you got mulch. I think mulch is even worse. But sometimes with the pine straw, especially if you don't have the edge established yet, it's going to throw a little bit of pine straw out in the yard. And so, you can go back and clean it up with a blower, but sometimes going around it one time with your line spinning to where it throws it back into the bed. Now, you don't want to throw a bunch of grass clippings back into the bed. I understand that. Anyway, let me just demonstrate, because if you got it spinning the other way, you're going to throw stuff further out into the yard, and you need to clean it up with a mower or a blower. In this situation, I'm going to try to make the edge and then go around it one more time to level off that edge that might be where the mower cut it, and the string trimmer, when you edge it, the mower couldn't get quite over into the bed, so you may have a little lip of grass, so you're leveling that out to make it nice and smooth, at the same time cleaning up the debris. Let's crank the trimmer up and get started. I'm going to turn it off, and then I'm going to go back the second time. But let's take a look kind of at the, we may have to walk the other way so our shadows are not in the way. But let's walk around looking at it this way here. See there, the edges are nice and clean, and I feel like we've done a pretty good job edging with it. And that's going to become easier and easier as you reestablish the edges over time. This is the first time I've edged that since putting in the pine straw. But you can see where the pine straw has been thrown out a little bit. And so now I'm going to go around one more time and trim around it and try to clean up the debris a little bit while I go around the second time. I haven't ran a mower over this grass yet, so but if I had, it would clean up, make it a nice smooth transition from where the mower to the trimmer. But let's clean it up. As you can see, there's still a little bit of debris out there that you can clean up with the blower, or like I said, the mower. If you get the mower close to the edge, you don't want the mower actually hanging over into the pine straw, but we could get it close. But anyway, you see, that's basically the strategy. Apologize for the shadows, but got it squared off pretty good. And again, the same strategy works for tree rings, works for flower beds. And people talk about edging with string trimmer and edging with a stick edger. You know, to me, you should know how to do both, because the string trimmer gives you the versatility to be able to do this. I agree, a stick edger works great when you're, you know, just doing sidewalks and, you know, concrete. But in this situation, stick edger to me is not the preferred tool. I much prefer a string trimmer. So, all right, appreciate you watching the video. Hope you learned something about how to edge with your string trimmer. Again, don't make it overly complicated. Just flip it upside down and take it from there. So, you know, it takes a little practice, steady hand, but that's...
Have you ever broken a window?
I don't know if I ever broke a window. Actually, I have. You know what? I've broken my own truck window being careless. So, yeah, that might be something you want to consider about not using a guard. Obviously, it's going to have some consequences. You got to be careful. You got to, main thing is just understand which way the head is turning on the trimmer and which way the debris is throwing. So if I'm standing like this, you know, the head is turning, you know, this way, I know the debris is throwing it that way. So if the Lamborghini is on that side, I need to stand on the other side, okay? And that's why you can become more versatile edging, to where you can walk forward, backwards, stand on the concrete side, stand on the grass side. I mean, you know, just understand, yeah, I would rather walk forward and stand on the concrete, but in certain situations, I might need to adapt a little bit to keep from throwing debris at a person, a house, a car, stuff like that. But yeah, I definitely have broken a window, and it's not fun. Don't claim it on your insurance if you're in business. Just pay for it out of pocket. I think you'll come out cheaper. Appreciate you watching. Talk to you guys later. See ya. Bye.